Oh my gosh, guys. This is the most nervous I've ever been filming a collection, because behind me is the Masters of the Universe Filmation line. Oh my goodness. I had to do this while my kids are not here, because all it would take, and one little bump to a flimsy ping pong table and dominoes. Not the fun kind, but the bad kind of dominoes. These are, a lot of them are graded or in acrylic cases, and if they get busted, that will severely jack up the value. But cue the intro. Thanks for joining me. We're going to go through all these figures. Now the purpose of this video is twofold. One, to document it, because it's very rare to see a full line of the Filmation, plus some really cool movie classic figures from Heman. Plus, I'm selling all these. So, if you want any of these, check out in the description, if this is posted on Facebook, which ones I have available, the prices, and if they're sold or not. Or if you're watching on YouTube, please look down in the description, and I'll have a list of the prices and whatnot. So with that said, I'm going to stop jibber-jabber. Let's check them out one at a time, all right? I know I'm going to get all these comments. There's glare, there's the... Hey, come on. I'm doing this by myself. This is not a professional videographer. And mind you, there is one missing here. Trap Jaw. Because my buddy, Rob McCollum, who's the director of Action Figure Adventure, now streaming free on Amazon Prime, I knew he wanted Trap Jaw, so I hooked him up, sent it to Canada, and so this is kind of a complete set, kind of, but it went to a good home. Alright, let's look at all of them. Skeletor, the Filmation line are obviously different from their counterparts, because they're more cartoony looking, very popular, around 2018-ish is when they came out. I don't have the exact timeline. Oh, I guess it would tell me. Yeah, 2016. This one is unique because it's double cased, I guess. It's twice the width of a normal case, because my buddy who originally got these done wanted the decals of the slipper. This is like a male shipper slipper thing that goes over top of this. So it's like the Castle Grayskull door goes over Castle Grayskull himself, and then they are packaged in a brown shipper like so. So very unique. Got a high grade of 8.5 through AFA. Super cool piece that you don't see too often. There's his buddy Heman. Another little sidebar. So a lot of these are graded. They're encased. I can't open them. But these bottom row ones, these are removable acrylic cases. They originally cost 50 bucks a piece. So if you reach out to me and you go, hey, I want Fisto, for example, and I tell you the price. Now, if you want the case, I will sell it separately for cheaper than when it was purchased for $50. And the bottom snaps off, and you can take and put whatever figure that you want in there. And they're really nice for displaying and keeping them safe. Got Heman, Evil Lynn, who I couldn't give away a few years ago for 20 bucks. Now has jumped a little bit in price. One of my favorite guys, Spikor, with a nice 8.5 grading. Super unique one. Dree, what is it? Dree, Elle, and Uncle Montork. I can't talk. Montork, is it? You can't pronounce it right, Justice. You're not a real collector. Shut up! Internet comments. Likewise with the Skeletor, this was twice the size of a normal case with a beautiful display. These two are the only ones that are like that, and he had the option and he went with it. So it probably is the only ones in the world like that, because most guys want them plain or just the single figure. Beautiful merman, I love the Filmation Merman. I think this was a con exclusive Ordak. I could be mistaken. But these were not available in retail stores. You had to order them online, so they were much smaller production than other toys that you're familiar with. The holiday, so he has a little Santa hat and a candy cane. And I gotta show you the actual box that he came in is real. Oh my gosh. Embarrassing me, box. Open. With the power of editing. Look at this. So my buddy, who's like a super OCD collector who got all these, kept them immaculate, but when he opened it to send it in to get graded or whatever, carefully didn't rip open the wrapping paper. So if you get that holiday He-Man, you also get this this box as well with some really spectacular artwork. Look at that. Is that Blade with the Sorcerer Skeletor? One of the Rock guys, Man-at-Arms, King Randor building snowman. Sweet, 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 sweet. Another one of my favorites, I used to army build. Mantenna, had, I don't know, 20 something at one time. Nice 9 Clawful. And I'm giving good prices. You guys reach out to me. I'll hook you up. But please, again, check the description. See what I have available, because if this is 2 years from now and you're reaching out to me, I don't have any of these left. They're gonna sell quick. Modulac. 2 heads. And, you know, for some guys that love the AFA or the grading system, some guys that don't want anything to do with it. I don't send a lot of stuff to get graded, but I appreciate it. I like it. I understand the collectability of wanting the best, the most pristine ones. Plus, it's sealed in there, so it's not going to get messed around when you're moving or your kid comes over. But I'm going to tell you what, once this video's done, I cannot wait to take all these down, because one wrong breath and it feels like this would be, you'd see a grown man cry, I promise you. You're like, please, just... We all like accidents. People want to see the train wrecks. And if you're one of those secretly wishing this whole thing's going to fall on camera, I get it. Man-at-Arms, Manny Faces. Why they made Evil Seed, I don't know. Grizzlor. I love Shadow Weaver. And then my cat, I can hear making noise in the other room because I locked him in there. Because when I was setting this all up, she jumped up and wobbled the table. I'm like, oh my gosh. You know that feeling you get in the pit of your stomach? Oh God, please don't have. So these I'll show you in a second. This is the only kind of oddball one out, but a very special Ram Man Classics. Now there's another one that looks very similar, but it's made by Super 7 and it kind of has orangish armor. It's cheaper. So if you're looking at comparables on eBay, this one is the more desirable one, more expensive one, and this is graded a 9.25. I priced it pretty well because there's a flaw on the bottom, just a little tiny crack. And for guys that want the best of the best, you know, that's going to matter to them. But I mean, heck, I'm selling it for almost what you buy it for without the grading, and the grading's pretty darn expensive. So here in my nice little pyramid is the movie versions from the late 80s He-Man movie with Dolph Lundgren, that if you're watching this video and you appreciate He-Man, chances are you've watched it. And if you have not, you need to go watch it. Again, these aren't graded. These are the acrylic nice heavy-duty cases that I will sell separately if you want them. But if you don't, and you say, no, I just want the figure, all right, that's fine too. Blade, which they did make the vintage version, same with Gwildor. Hey, Gwildor. And then the beautiful back, show all the artwork. because this will probably be the last time in my life I do something like this. Very rare that you come upon a full collection. And you know what? I already have a few of these already in my personal collection, so I didn't need to add any more. Oh, check this out, guys. So when I got a giant haul, I got this mask, Skeletor mask. So I took decapitated He-Man and put Skeletor. And speaking of decapitations, oh, you're going, where is he going with that? Look at this gross thing that I added in my collection. Likewise, the last weird collection, not weird, the last collection I always get unique things thrown in, and this is some type of master prop maker. The guy bought it from him. Strangely looks a little bit like me. So when I have people, they're gonna go, what is wrong with you? And I'm gonna say a lot of things. But let's talk about toys. Alright, love you all. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit like, follow, whatever, subscribe. And then go over to Facebook and follow me on Facebook, because that's where I primarily do all my selling, all my communication. Facebook. I rarely sell on eBay. Facebook, Facebook, Facebook. That's what I enjoy. That's where I connect with the community and talk about, sell, buy, and do everything toy related. So go over to Facebook. Don't send me a friend request. I already got too many of them. I'm at my max. So just find the follow button and click the follow to my profile. And then in your feed, I think there's even a bell still. You can find out or be the first to know and get a notification when I make a post. Because so often I make a post in like 30 seconds, things sell. And then an hour later, a guy's like, do you still have this? And I'm like, it says sold. Plus, things go fast. I price things to sell. So I love you all. Be kind to one another. And I can't think of anything else to say. I'll edit that.